Level 2 football game here. This one's going to be one that you guys remember for a long, long time here. 14-7 game at halftime. Jack, we'll start with you. Obviously, both you guys two-way players, but a kind of a tough first half. But let's talk offensively first. Your offensive line really did a nice job, both keeping Brooks clean and obviously opening some holes for you and Eli.
Yeah, offensive line was amazing tonight. It was incredible. Like, I don't know if I've ever had such a free route to the second level at all this entire year. Like, that's a really good football team, and our offensive line just completely dominated them up front. So it was awesome to be able to get the ball and not see anybody for 5 or 6 yards and then be able to make a move in the second level and just see green grass ahead of you.
Yeah, your offensive line all night really did a nice job, and even that first half, you weren't necessarily putting points up, but you guys were getting big chunks of yards up the middle.
Yeah, that's one thing we just got to keep working on is executing down in the red zone. Obviously we're both a run threat and a deep threat on offense. So having that deep threat throughout the field really opens up the run game a lot more. But then once we get inside like the 20 or 30, like can't throw out the back of the end zone. So they're able to defend the run a little better. But yeah, I mean, the O-line went to work tonight and it was awesome.
Obviously, starting linebacker as well, and you guys held this really powerful Burlington offense in check here tonight. Just talk about how well your defense played.
Their defense played amazing tonight. We're doing a really good job recently of just playing together and flying to the football and just getting excited for each other. A lot of players are growing tremendously throughout these past few weeks, and it's just great to see because we brand ourselves on this Landshark MHB defense, right? And so to have these guys flying around and just playing free is just awesome to see. So just got to keep that rolling through next week.
All right, congratulations. Week number 3 for your Vikings. Best luck. We'll see you over at Catholic Memorial.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, Jack Wilson here, and joined by Henry DeRosier, and we'll talk about that pick six as well. But let's just talk about your game. You're a two-way player as well for this Vikings team. Sometimes I think you go unnoticed on offense because you're out there doing a lot of blocking, but you've done a nice job when you've had the opportunities. Just talk about the offense here tonight and just kind of how you guys wore down Burlington.
Yeah, I think the O-line was definitely a big part of this game, huge part of this game. That the gaps were wide open. Like Jack said, there was a lot of green grass tonight for him to run. They just put their backs into it and they fought the whole game.
Well, your defense, we really highlighted the defensive front, and at times you roll up there and you're that fourth rusher, maybe you're on the blitz. Just talk about how your defense played here tonight.
Yeah, it was a little slow. I think we've got things to fix for sure, as we do every week, but I think we did good overall. Our D-line did really good. They put the pressure on the quarterback for sure, which resulted in the couple of missed throws and the pick. So I think they played really, really well tonight.
Well, you guys really had their quarterback on the run a lot, and that contributed to that interception. Just walk us through. It's got to be a highlight moment for you. You get the interception, and then you find yourself in the end zone.
Yeah, I had a mishap play the couple plays before, and I just went back doing my job and followed the running back out there. Got out there, got in front of him, pulled the ball, and just looked for the open field and had some great blocks. Caden Schlingen leading the way for me, and then just ran it down here.
All right, has to feel good in front of your home crowd here tonight, and congratulations and on at level 3.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, Henry DeRosier joining us on our Whisker Radio post-game show. All right, Coach St. Arnauld joining us here on our post-game show. Just talk with Jack and Henry, and yeah, that's fine. Yeah, getting your crowd in here. Getting things situated here in this post-game show here.
Oh, it's over there. Okay, cool.
Coach St. Arnold's got a lot on his plate here, so.
We're good.
All right, no problem. Just talking to Jack and Henry there, and kind of a grinder in that first half. We talked after halftime. You guys led 14-7. Lot of things to talk about here, but just talk about your lines, both offensively and defensively, setting the tone here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it was we knew that coming in, and I talked about it at halftime. Our LC just kind of has to keep grinding because we were able to run the ball, and I mean, as you can see, we did exactly that. We ran a ton of ball. We got two great running backs in Eli and Jack, and obviously they balled all night. Jack had some great runs. Eli had some great runs. So the offensive line, our LC, they're the ones that are setting and paving the way for us. And then you got the defensive line. Obviously, we want to get a little bit more pressure on the quarterback. I think that was kind of our struggle a little bit for us tonight. But overall, as far as holding the gaps on the run game, they didn't have very much success running the ball. And I think that for us in November and October, if you can stop the run, you got your shot. Like, most teams aren't going to be able to live through the air. They got to run the ball this time of year. And since our team can do that, and then if we're able to stop it, that puts us in a really good shot to win games. And tonight kind of proved that. I mean, that's a really good football team. And obviously we're a good football team too, but credit to them. I mean, they gave it numbers 0 and 4, gave me nightmares all week. And I'm just proud of our guys because they deserve it. All of our seniors. Yeah, man. It was a good game and fun night for us. So we're looking to celebrate, and that we use tonight to celebrate, and then go on Sunday. It'll be CMH for us.
Yeah, I mean, your offensive line here, we mentioned that in the first half, they were really opening up the running game up the middle. And, you just kind of chipped away, and all of a sudden, Jack's breaking off a long touchdown run. Brooks didn't have to do a lot tonight, but when he was asked to throw the ball, he was back there, clean pocket, just a real outstanding night here from the offensive line.
Yeah, our offensive line is fantastic. It's pretty much composed of all underclassmen except for Moose, obviously. So we have one senior on that offensive line. To see their growth from week 1 till now is just phenomenal. Go back and throw the tape on from week 1 compared to where we're at right now. It's exactly where we want to be. We want to be peaking at the right time, and that's what our offensive line is doing. Can't ask anything for more than that. And for our guys, like, to keep just showing up every single day. And we had a couple losses this year where we didn't show up and do the best that we could. This LC, though, they've worked their tails off. They deserve everything they get. All the credit from what we talked about. You guys talking about how good of an offensive line they are right now. We're rolling, dude, and we're looking to take that in Waukesha next week. I'm excited about it.
Well, real quick, your defense almost pitched a pretty clean game there, that late touchdown, but you hold Burlington to 7. But you got off the quarterback a little bit in that second half. And then, of course, that pick 6 really just kind of put the stamp on things here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, there's some, obviously, you're going to give up some stuff to a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback, number one. And they've got, I think I was telling the guys, that's the best receiving core as a whole we've seen in a long time. So I felt like our guys did a really good job. The task was tall, and they responded. I mean, sometimes on defense, you ask the guys not to bend but don't break. That's kind of a lot what happened tonight. We had a little bit of bending, but we didn't break very often. And even that first drive, that first touchdown series they had to get a 3rd and 8 and they had to get a 4th and short, and we had them. I know, unfortunately, we didn't get the stop, but I just like the way our guys responded to that. And our secondary, man, good for them. Like I told them, I said 0 and 4 give me nightmares this week while watching film. Really proud of our defense to step up when we needed them most, and obviously getting pressure on 17. I saw a lot of film of the people not really heating this guy up, and I really wanted to get him off his spot. And he had some missed throws tonight, but he also did make some good throws too. So credit to him and credit to Burlington. But I think that our boys obviously had a good, clean night, and that's why we came out with the W.
All right. Well, the good thing is no nightmares after tonight, and you move on to level 3. Congratulations, Coach. Enjoy it.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Brad. Appreciate you guys.
All right. Coach St. Arnauld here on our post-game show. Send it back up to the booth.